Hello and welcome to the ULife Daily News. I'm Emily Kelley and these are your top stories. With the November election creeping closer and closer and President Barack Obama continuing to gain in the polls, Republican-controlled state senates are trying to keep as many youth voters as they can from voting. Tennessee, Wisconsin, Florida, Pennsylvania, and others have all either approved or proposed bills that would not allow students to use their student IDs or out-of-state driver's licenses as forms of IDs at the polls. While none of the bills explicitly bar students from voting, New Hampshire lawmakers proposed a bill that would ban out-of-state students from voting in the state. Of course, based on the fact that an overwhelming amount of youth voters voted for Obama in 2008, I can see why Republicans want to make it harder for students in November. We won't be stopped, though. Oregon has moved past LSU to the number 2 spot on the Associated Press college football rankings, with Alabama still in the top spot. The Ducks demolished Arizona 49-0 on Saturday night in Eugene, and the now number 3 Tigers were able to hang on to a win at Auburn 12-10. Florida State remained number 4 after its 49-37 victory against Clemson, and Georgia held steady at number 5. Number 6 South Carolina gives the Southeastern Conference 4 of the top 6 teams in the nation. Kansas State moved up 8 spots to number 7 after beating Oklahoma 24-19, the Wildcats' best ranking since September of 2006. Unfortunately, the Sooners dropped from 6th to 16th. Also, unfortunately, my Trojans have dropped to number 13. Stop breaking my heart, USC. This is our year. While many Republicans have put education on the back burner in favor of attacking gay marriage, making up facts about a woman's magical body, and alienating 47% of the country, at least one person in the GOP has students in mind. Surprisingly, this person is Texas Governor Rick Perry. You may remember him as the one-time presidential candidate who had trouble remembering his talking points. No such mishap now, as Perry was quite clear when addressing policymakers and journalists earlier this week. Perry is calling for a tuition freeze at state universities, saying that if students leave school $50,000 in debt, the state didn't serve them well enough. Texas, like many states, has had to raise tuition continually on state colleges due to state budget cuts. At least one politician has his priorities in order. Weird. Restaurant goers won't be able to ignore nutritional facts anymore now that popular fast food chains such as McDonald's have begun posting calorie amounts on menu boards and drive-thru menus. Christina Roberto, a Robert Wood Johnson Foundation Health and Society scholar at Harvard University, said the move is one that other restaurants will likely have to follow in the future. This is because President Obama's healthcare reform includes a proposed regulation that would require chain restaurants, such as McDonald's and other fast food restaurants, to post calorie counts on menus and menu boards. But students see the potential of McDonald's latest move to help their peers make better diet choices, especially on college campuses where students might not have time to exercise and might not have time to cook a meal. Plus, their parents aren't monitoring what they eat anymore. It's pretty important to keep an eye on what you're eating. There are students who are more skeptical about the power of menu labeling to affect consumers' decisions, as many students feel they should be more concerned about the nutritional value of the food that they eat, rather than the amount of calories they consume. Do you count calories, or are you more concerned with exactly what you're eating? Let us know in the comments below. As always, for more on these stories and the rest of the university lifestyle, check out ulife.com. For the ULife Daily News, I'm Emily Kelley. Thanks for watching.